Good morning, Collective and Soul Tribe. Happy Friday. Woo, 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 woo. Happy Friday, you guys. We finally made it to the end of this week. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Friyay, okay, aka Freedom Friday, okay, aka Friyay, all right? Anyways, I'm gonna get started. The time right now is 8:14 a.m., okay, and today's actually Friday the 13th, okay? So, anyways, anybody who knows, Friday the 13th is always, there's always a conspiracy, okay, that, Friday the 13th is bad luck, you're not supposed to do anything on this day and all that good stuff, right? But, yeah, it's Friday the 13th. Now, if it was kind of closer to like October and it was Friday the 13th, then maybe I would feel a little bit better because it's like in the month of Halloween. Okay, so yeah. Right now I'm just like, Friday the 13th. Okay. But yeah, let's jump into it. Let's see what you guys might need to know. Okay. I'm going to do some messages like I normally do with the Tarot and Oracle decks. And then I'll see if I can also try to do some charms as well so that you guys can get like initials and all that good stuff. So let's jump into it. So Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective at this time? What do they need to know for February 13th? Please give them clarity and understanding whenever they get this video or message. And always protect and guide the collective, even if they don't get a chance to watch these type of videos. Still protect and guide them at all times so that they can receive clarity and understanding while they go on their path. And just FYI, my light, I don't know what happened to my ring light, but it keeps jumping, like it keeps going in and out. So don't be surprised if I have to pause the video, you guys. I definitely need to buy a new ring light, okay? Because I use my ring light like crazy. Like I don't just use it, like I post a lot, so I'm not surprised if it starts to get all wonky. But yeah, that's something that I have to go look for another day when I have some time. I think Monday I can do it because it's a holiday, so I'll probably just chill out, see what I can find, and then if I find a good one, I'll buy it. But the one that I bought, I can't find it anywhere else, and I'm kind of sad because I think I got it on Amazon maybe like last year. See, it just died on me. Okay, last year. Yeah, I'm gonna pause the video, you guys. Guys, I'm back. So I don't think it's my ring light. I think it's the cord that's used for the ring light. And I just heard a horn honking for confirmation. So I might be in the clear. I might be okay. I might be able to still use it. So anyways, let me jump into it, guys. Sorry I had to pause the video so early, but that was some technical difficulties. And I'm not going to stop the video just because of one minor inconvenience, right? But anyway, Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective for Friday the 13th? What do they need to know at this time? What clarity can you give them for Friday the 13th? Thank you. All right, guys, so we have strength, okay, Leo energy. Now, you may resonate with this if you have Leo placements in your chart, but if you don't, I mean, that's still okay, okay? The whole point of it is to get the message, right? So for some of you guys, when it comes to like your courage, your bravery, you showing up very strong, okay? Some of you guys could be very compassionate, but you have inner strength to overcome anything, okay? With the number 8, this talks about stepping into your power. So for some of you guys, if you look at it as angel numbers, then yes. Number 8 talks about, stepping into your power, mastering certain things that maybe you probably could have mastered a long time ago, okay? You could have mastered different realms, okay? But this energy is giving the idea of, every time you go through an ending or transformation, it's like you come out bigger and stronger. You come out, better, right? So take what resonates with that. There's something about financial stability that's very significant. Again, for some of you guys are taming your inner beast as well. So that could be also when it comes to mastering your emotions. Okay, you have the strength to, and overcome with courage, okay, to go through any challenges, any obstacles, okay? So yeah, there's something about, you know, balancing out your emotions that could be very significant. Even when it comes to helping other people balance out their emotions, that's also significant too, okay? So we have here, for some of you guys, when it comes to Seven of Pentacles, this is where the strength is coming in. You guys are building, right? You guys are building. You guys are, you know, growing certain things, but there's patience, right? Whatever it is that you guys are planning, there's patience in the mix, okay? There's something about long-term financial growth, okay? But Saturn in, for some of you guys too that resonate with this too, there is something about Saturn energy, okay? So for some of you guys that may feel this energy, there is something to do with Saturn, and Saturn talks about responsibility and discipline, right? Now, for some of you guys, when it comes to responsibility and discipline, you may feel, because Saturn is kind of like forcing you to be responsible, okay, and disciplined and take responsibilities, right? So even when it comes to like being an adult, even if you're a young adult, like for example, school, right? When you leave high school, not everybody tells you that when you leave high school that you have to pay for college. And those who know how that they have to pay for college, some of you guys have to either find a job, okay, where the job market could be really bad, okay, but finding a job could be very significant. And I just saw something online too where, you know, they're raising up tuition a little bit more in Canada. So there is something about having to be responsible and take responsibility, work a part-time job, go to school part-time. Some people actually go to school full-time and work a part-time job. I mean, I was one of those people, right? I went to college, I did my program, and I also had a part-time job, right? Because again, not everybody is rich. Not everybody has rich parents or, you know, parents that come from a well-off place. Sometimes you have to be responsible. You have to take responsibility within your own life, right? We cannot wait for somebody to come and help or, you know, to save us. We have to save ourselves. So when it comes to your perseverance, when it comes to your dedication, when it comes to your strength, you know, this could be about spirituality with the number 7. But if not, this could be about close and personal relationships as well. Okay, finding equality, you know, in the things that you do, okay? Finding patience in the things that you do, okay? For some of you guys, there could be like a new opportunity when it comes to like resources. Now, this doesn't have to be resources only. This could be about stability and abundance, but there is a new opportunity with the Ace of Pentacles. Some of you may have earth placements in your big 6. But the number 1 could be very significant. Like I said, there's something about independence and also individuality. There's also something about you being focused and having a will to act, okay? So yeah, some of you guys could have went through some hardships, right? If this is past energy, there is something about going through some hardships. Some of you guys could have, you know, either lost a job, or if it's not a job, there's something about, you know, financial struggles, right? So even if you guys went through this, or even if you guys felt like, you know, with an unemployment or struggle or whatever it was, adversities, there's something about you feeling left out in the cold, but it's not going to last for long. Okay, guys, certain things are only temporary, right? It's almost like you guys could be experiencing certain things when it comes to financial or emotional hardships, right? But for some of you guys could feel like you guys are left out in the cold, and that is not the case, okay? Even here, when I see this picture, I look at this, I think of a church, right? I don't know why I'm getting the feeling, especially with the number 5 and change, I don't know why I'm getting the feeling like somebody who used to go to the church or someone who was heavily in the church. There's something about you finding spirituality in a sense, and then it's almost like feeling like you guys are feeling left out in the cold because you do not serve, or not that you don't serve the same God. Some of you guys do serve the same God, but there's something about not doing the same things as how other people want you to do it. So because you're not doing things the way they want you to do it, now some people may make you feel like, you know, you're left out in the cold because you don't act or you don't behave the same way other people expect or want you to behave because that's what they're used to. So there's something about 5 with the changes. There's an opportunity coming towards you where you guys will not feel like you guys are left out in the cold anymore, okay? This could be about a job, friendships, family, whatever the case is, right? Yeah, Three of Wands. All right, looking ahead. So Sun in Aries could be very significant. Some of you guys may have a Sun in Aries, but the number 3 talks about creativity, you expressing yourself, joy, okay? Now, some of you guys could be expressing yourself through your art or through your voice, right? But whatever this is, you guys are ready, okay? You guys are ready for growth, okay? Fire energy is very significant at this time. Aries energy talks about, you know, being direct and taking leadership, just like Leo energy, right? So let's see what else shows up. So Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective at this time? What else do they need to know for February 13th? What can you tell them? Thank you. Yeah, so there's something about you guys resting, okay? Like you guys are either resting, like Monday could be very significant, especially if you live in certain parts of provinces of Canada. We have a family day on Monday. So some of you guys could be taking time to think, time to rest. If this is not like in the next few days or so, because again, this is air energy, right? So again, within the next few minutes, maybe hours could be very significant. But for some of you guys could be resting, protecting your energy, even when it comes to peace, right? You would rather be in a situation that is peaceful than to be in a situation that's not. Okay, Jupiter energy talks about expansion and prosperity. So with Libra energy in there, there is something about you using your charm or, you know, your energy that's very, you know, easygoing, you know, likable type of energy. Now, I don't mean by being a people pleaser, but for some of you guys have this energy about you where you just attract a lot of abundance. Okay, with Libra also being in Jupiter, even if you don't have Jupiter in Libra, there is this energy of your love, your essence, your vibe, everything about you. That's what is attracting your, you know, your Jupiter, your abundance, right? For some of you guys too, when it comes to balance, there's something about you guys receiving some type of balance or some type of justice when it comes to your abundance, because you guys are looking ahead and say you guys are taking that leap of faith of, you know, entrepreneurship or moving to a new country or a new job or whatever it is, right? There is something about you guys having that justice, okay? Again, when it comes to King of Cups, okay, some of you guys could have King of Cups energy. It almost feels like someone's laying in bed thinking about their opportunities or thinking about what next steps they need to take. And then after you contemplated on what it is you needed to do, you said, I'm just going to jump right into it. So the 14th could be very significant. Tomorrow is the 14th. But if this is not about tomorrow, this is about you making decisions and leading with emotional intelligence and compassion. And a lot of people don't realize that we need that right now in this day and age. We need that right now in this timeline. So if you are somebody who feels called to step out and be a humanitarian or do light work or be a healer or whatever the case is, this is your calling, right? For some of you guys, getting a sign in synchronicity about your calling is also significant, right? So for some of you guys with the Knight of Swords, right, this is about you guys taking that leap of action. So because you guys are very ambitious and you're determined, there's something about action and speed, okay? Financial opportunities could be coming towards you, like I said, with the Ace of Pentacles, okay? And for some of you guys, when it comes to communication, that is also significant. Something to do with harmony through growth and learning throughout duality. So there's something about also balancing your divine masculine and feminine energy. But not only that, taking speed and action with that, okay? So again, with the 1 and 2, this is talking about, you know, creativity, expression, right? Yeah, create. There's something about you guys creating something new, okay? Like if you were thinking about creating your own projects or whatever the case is, yeah, Spirit is saying to follow your own bliss. Like literally follow your own bliss. Be open, okay? Be open to the opportunities that you guys could be receiving or the opportunities that are coming towards you. And also have discernment, because not all opportunities are good opportunities, right? But you guys are going through some type of growth, right? Because you guys are building something from scratch, it's bringing in abundance for you because you're the one that's building it. You're the one that's actually putting the time, the effort, the energy in it, right? So there is something about your growth that is very significant. You guys have been going through a lot of, you know, transformations and growth at this time. And, you know, that is a good thing for some of you guys because, again, If you were in situations that made you feel stagnant, that's because they were trying to stop you from your growth, right? So if the energy doesn't feel like it's growing, if the energy feels dead, then that's kind of your sign to pick up, pack up, pick up and go, right? You don't want to build a foundation, or you don't want to plant a seed in an area that's dead, right? For some of you guys, there is this energy too of, even if the energy is dead, like say you are in an energy where it's dead, there's something about, even though you're trying your best to grow something, it's not going to flourish the way that you want it to, because that energy no longer serves your purpose. Okay, so take what resonates with that, but there's something about moving that's very significant. Yeah, safe travel. So either there's something about moving, following your bliss, okay, taking direction. Okay, the color green is very significant too. Yeah, spiritual cleansing. So some of you guys could either be spiritually cleansing, or there's something about your energy where you guys could be taking time off. Or if you're not taking time off, you guys could be doing rituals where you spiritually cleanse because of the type of work that you do. Okay, so if you're around people like all the time, or you're connected to other people's energy, some of you guys could be wanting to spiritually cleanse right now at this time. Okay, especially when it comes to cleansing out old energy and getting ready to prepare for the new moon, right? The new moon eclipse, right? So you want to get rid of old stagnant energy that no longer serves you or your purpose. Yeah, friendships are very significant. So some of you guys, when it comes to spiritually cleansing, you guys are growing, you guys are moving forward. There are past energies that you guys are no longer dealing with, right? Like I said, if you guys are releasing and cleansing your energy, this could be from past relationships, whether this is a friendship or whether this is people that you knew from the past. But whatever this is, there's something about you guys releasing and letting these people go, okay? Or for some of you guys, if you guys already released and let these people go, there is also this energy of stepping into newer friendships that make sense to you, okay? Timing is very significant. There is something about divine timing that might resonate for some of you. There could be something about a friendship blossoming as well for some of you guys because of your strength. Okay, because of your strength, there could be a friendship that's blossoming. Okay, yeah, peaceful resolution. So there is something about a friendship that's blossoming, or there is a peaceful resolution when it comes to a friendship, right? But you guys could have either meditated, okay, and figured it out. Whatever this is, it's either you're getting new opportunities to meet new people, and there's something about you guys needing to release the past as well. And if you haven't done so, I think it's something to do with also the new moon. Okay, you guys are probably going to release during the new moon cycle. Yeah, it says don't stop. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we have take action and helpful people. So yeah, you guys could be taking action at this time, okay, when it comes to the energy. Alright guys, so the first initials is M, okay, O. Someone's name could be Mo for short. Like, you know how you have like Muhammad, okay, or just Mo, like M-O-E. But anyways, L and J, okay. So these are the initials, okay, for some of you guys, even Joe, like Mo and Joe. But anyways, yeah, these are the initials that you guys could have in your first, middle, or last name. Strawberries are very significant as well, especially strawberries when it comes to like love, unconditional love, that sweetness and all that stuff. Keys are very significant when it comes to you unlocking certain things. So again, when it comes to you guys planting new seeds and, growing as individuals, as young adults, there's something about you guys being able to unlock a lot of opportunities or, new ideas, inspirations, whatever the case is, right? But keys are very significant. Some of you guys may have keys to certain successes or to certain things, okay? Now, for some of you that resonate with this, you may have Cancer energy, Pisces energy, and Sagittarius energy in your chart, or these could be placements in your chart. For some of you guys, we are going into Pisces season soon, so that could be confirmation. But if not, there's something about, home, family, togetherness when it comes to Cancer energy, being the mother. okay? Some of you guys could be the mother, okay, when it comes to your placements, and there's something about stepping out of your comfort zone and using your gifts and talents, you know, to not just benefit yourself, but to benefit, I guess, other people, right? There is something about being selfless at this time because, again, being selfish when it comes to certain things may not resonate for some of you. There's something about you guys feeling like you guys have a calling and listening to that calling, right? So again, Cancer placements, Pisces, and also Sagittarius, when it comes to you guys taking adventure, you guys taking action, you guys moving forward. Okay, so obviously take what resonates with that, but I'm gonna end it here. Okay, guys, so take what resonates. But yeah, if it resonates, please, you know, like, comment, you know, you don't have to, but obviously if it does resonate, then you guys can, you know, like, comment, or do whatever. But even sharing it with somebody too who resonates with the message is very significant, because sometimes you see a video, and even though it has nothing to do with you, you may have an epiphany and say, I know somebody that might benefit from this. So, you know, take what resonates with that. But anyway, follow me on TikTok and YouTube, and follow my website at www.mysteriouslyunique.ca. And you guys can book a reading, or you guys can just check out my blog. All right, guys. Love is the highest vibration and frequency. So always show up in that energy, you guys, whether it's for yourself or people that you actually do care about. But yeah, I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, guys. Have a wonderful Friday, okay? I'm just glad it's Friday. I know y'all are glad it's Friday. Listen, it's the weekend. Okay, it's the weekend. It's freedom. Okay, guys? But anyways, I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.